My dad died in February. My mom sold the house by March. So we had this beautiful house. My dad had finally made it fully into the middle class, maybe even upper middle class. 18 months after he bought his house, his dream house, he died. 15 days later, the house is sold because she couldn't handle it. So at 10 years old, I'm learning a house is a liability. I didn't know this would play out later, right?
Yeah.
But later on in my life, I would realize it would be another 20 years and I'd realize, oh, a single family home, the front door, just one door house is not an asset, it's a liability.
Okay, I want to talk on that definitely.
Yeah. America, you know, the movies act like all the Americans are rich and they're all boisterous and they're all secure. Completely not true. Any more than all English people have manners. So the Americans, or 76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. 64% of Americans that have businesses break even or lose money. The land of the brave and the home of the free, that's our American anthem. It's not even close to the truth. Most people don't have any money and have accepted the fact that they don't have any money. They don't have any leftover money. They're fearful of money constantly. They overspend. They don't know how to produce money. They definitely don't know how to multiply it. Might be a world condition. I've always loved work, whether it was outside or inside or...
Not just because it keeps you busy, because there's some beauty in it, there's a mastery in it.
I think that work is a gift from God.
Speak on that.
Yeah,
because most people think it's a chore.
Yeah, when I hear people talk about the job, I've seen the 4-hour work week and the idea that you won't work for anyone, that you can't have a job. It just kills me.
You don't like the 4-hour work week concept because it tries to engineer you out of doing something.
It's disgusting to me. What I was learning, what I didn't know back at 30 years old, was I was learning about the value of time, man, and pressure, and that had become literally like what has made my little thing here, or things, whether it's real estate or I'm off track from your question, but
this is good. So the value of time, meaning
compression of time.
You can get much more in there than you think.
Oh my God, like I get more done in a day than anybody I know.
All right, and by doing that, you're even much more effective.
Well, yeah, I mean,
your sales is more effective, and you're just compressing everything.
Yeah, time is money, right? If time is money, and I'm compressing things. So a guy told me, he's like, I said, who do you think works harder, me or you? He's like, oh, he does. He's convinced he works harder than any person in the world.
It's right? Gary V.
Yeah. Me. I said, yeah, but who gets more done, dude? Who monetizes more faster? These are the bigger questions, not who works harder. It's who puts the branches and the pecans and the leaves in the bag without making the biggest mess. Like that is what a business is. It's not about making a mess or doing a bunch of work or looking all raggedy-assed at the end of the day. It's how much can you get done with time, right? And I've just always loved real estate. I think most people resonate, real property resonates with people. Unfortunately, most people just buy the wrong kind of real estate. You know, again, it's a selfish decision to have a home.
Okay. Most people shouldn't buy a home.
No one should buy a home.
Interesting. Which is the opposite of the American
Homes
dream.
were not built for people. Homes were built for banks. The bank created that product to sell money. You can't just loan people money. You need a product in between. Like when people start really understanding what I'm telling them, they're like, wait, what did he just say? The bank can't lend money for just money. Like you need a reason to borrow money. Oh, you're starting a business. That's a reason, but it's really risky for the bank. What if a bunch of bankers sitting around drinking bourbon? Dude, we need to lend more money. We got to lend money out, man. That's how we make money. We get people to give us $1. We lend it out 9 times. I read that book when I was a kid, man, when I was 16 years old. So we lend it out 9 times. We need something to lend the money on. So back in the 50s, they're like, everybody should have a home. They grinned. Everybody should have a home, right? Oh man, that's pretty good. We should call it something like the American dream. You can't just call it a house, right? Everyone should have one, right? They got the politicians behind it. Yes, everyone should have one. And then what they did was basically those homes were built for banks, because who made all the money on the homes? Wasn't even the builder. And so